Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Proverbs 6:6. Yo, what is it? You already know what it is, man. This is your man, Levon, just coming back again on this hump day. Yeah, you know what it is, man. This is Wisdom on Wednesday. And today we're going to be talking about the ant, right? We're going to be talking about the ways of the ant, what an ant does, and what that ant does, and how it leads to wisdom, and how we can apply that to our life. You dig? All right. But first, subscribe to the channel. Please hit that like button. Share this video with all your friends, family. Share it on all your platforms. Share the video so it can get out, right? You dig? Helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Let's get these subscriptions going. Let's get this likes going, and let's leave comments down below, right? I want to interact with you guys, you dig? So on today, we're going to be talking about the ant, right? And why? Because you know, a lot of us in this time, you know, especially during, like, just take the last 2 years during COVID, right? There's been opportunities for people to make money, to start businesses, to, you know, save and things like that. And you say, well, how is that when people have been losing jobs and things like this? But people have been working from home, right? People working from home. So when you're working from home, you don't spend as much on gas, wear and tear on your vehicle. You know, you're not having to, you know, buy food for lunch, you know, and spend that money. And so all that money you should have been putting away and saving, right? Real quick, let's get on this sluggard for a minute. Yo, if you're a sluggard, you ain't good to nobody, not even to yourself. You dig? It is not cool to be a sluggard. And I'm not talking about you being tired or you feeling sluggish. You know, we use that word a lot. I'm talking about being labeled as a sluggard. Lazy. Don't want to do nothing. Don't want to go out there and go get it. You know what I'm saying? Man, sluggard attitude ain't going to work. And check this out. Ants don't even deal with people that come off like that have that kind of essence, that aura. If you lazy and you sluggard, man, ants will run from you like ant repellent. Real talk, that's facts. Slugger man ain't good for nothing. If you don't work, you shouldn't eat. Facts. You know, people are still doing this. They're still going on vacations. They're still, you know, flying here and doing this and doing that and doing that. Okay. But when we holler, we don't have enough for this. We don't have enough money for this. We don't have enough money for that. And it's like, okay, what are you spending your money on? What are you cutting back on? What are you cutting out so you can have, you know, what you need to make sure things are prepared and set up, right? And so when we look at the ant, right, out of all the creatures there are, you know, from mammals to fish to birds to, you know, creeping, crawling things, we look at the ants, one of the absolute smallest creatures, right? And we look at the structure of the ant. Ants are very frail, right? But yet they can lift, I don't know, 10 plus or more, you know, maybe it's 100 times weight, whatever astronomical stupid amount it is, they can lift that times their own body weight, right? Also, the ant, it's an excellent team builder, team worker, right? She knows her job. She knows her role. And I say she because the Bible says she, right, as an analogy. So I'm going to use she as an analogy, and I will break that down even to women. So she knows how to be a team player. She knows how to work well with others, you know, in any type of environment, whether rain, sleet, snow, cold, heat, wind, mud. Yeah, I'm just saying, just they know how to work to get the job done. They work diligently. They work tirelessly until, you know, whatever goal is achieved, right? This is the ant. They stockpile. they take what's needed and necessary and they stockpile, right? Because they save for a rainy day. They save up. They prepare, right? The 6 P's. I've talked about this before, right? Prior planning prevents piss poor performance, right? This is what the ant does. So when it comes time to have, or comes time to tap into the resources that's needed when that rainy day comes, boom, you good, you solid, you straight, because you have prepared, right? You've prior planned and you've prepared and you've pushed forward and you've prevailed because of the ant attitude mentality. We need to start saving, right? Extra dollars, extra money that we spend, going to Starbucks or doing this or getting our nails done or going by the latest sneaks or, just whatever we're doing that's kind of unnecessary. Think about how you could be saving. Think about how you could be building generational wealth. Think about how you could be investing, whether it's just a stock here, or a stock there. Think about that. Because when we're out here talking about living our best lives, but yet really we're struggling in the bigger scheme of things. What I mean by struggling is you may have, food on the table and clothing and gas in the car and all your bills is paid and, but yet do you have an emergency fund? Do you have, an account that can take care of you for 12 months in case of some kind of health issue or some kind of accident, or, do you have that set aside? So, that's what I'm talking about thinking ahead and preparing. Because when, the ish hit the fan, you dig, and ain't nobody there you can call, ain't nobody, you can't call mama, daddy, you can't call your friends, ain't nobody around, or ain't nobody guy there, ain't nobody there, you know what I'm saying? And all you can call is on Jesus. You need to follow his plan. He says, consider the ant. Learn from her wisdom. You dig? And have you noticed how they can get into anything? I mean, I don't care how much you think you done block something off, or you done tape something off, or you done, cut something off. Man, they will find a way to get into it. You dig? They can go under it, over it, around it, on top of it. It's hard to stop them from getting into anything. Message. So no matter how you try to block it off, seal it off, tape it off, it's really hard, man, to keep from getting into things. You dig? So that's a message in itself, Ants will get into whatever they can. So this is your Wisdom on Wednesday message, right? Though the ant is frail and the smallest, it's the strongest. It can bear much. It works well together to get the job done. It's focused, right? She's focused, and this is how we need to be. This is how we also need to, look at our women too. Especially, this is just a side note. We need to look at our women like that. Our women are, though they may be frailer than us, right? But yet look at the weight that they carry. Look at what they're willing to bear. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they go on their knees and pray, how they stand in the gap, how they're willing to work tirelessly, whether it's working a job and coming, keeping the house clean, or taking care of the kids, or, side hustle, whatever. Consider her ways. Look at her wisdom. Stop and listen to women. They have a lot of wisdom. Got to consider her ways. Consider her wisdom. She can carry a lot. She gets the job done. She's a tireless worker. So when it comes time to provide, she can, you know, she'll have it when a rainy day comes, when a devastation comes, when a being blindsided comes. She got it because she's prepared. She's used the 6 P's, you know. So, brothers, start looking at your women in the way that we are to look at the ant. You did. Yo, the last thing you want to do is stir up an ant's nest. Man, look at here. You talking about a problem? That's the last thing you want to do, man, is stir up an ant's nest. That's real talk, dog, because once they get stirred up, it's hell to get them unstirred up. You dig? Anyway, this is your man, Levon. This is Levon Says. This has been your Wisdom on Wednesday. Remember, Lamella E, love, uplift, motivate, inspire, learn, laugh, encourage, and enlighten. LamellaE.com. Go get your merchandise. Please remember to share this video, like this video, and leave a comment down below. You dig? One love. Your man, Levon. I'm out.